Justin Tucker has this all teed up. And we're off from Baltimore. Cordero Patterson now to return. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Ross off the play fake. Into the hands of Pat Freiermuth. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
From the 39 now after that explosive start to this drive. On the carry, this is Najee Harris. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Staying on the ground with Harris. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Throwing on 3rd, Wilson. He's on the move. Oh, he's going to run for it. And he wisely avoids contact, sliding down there, and that played good enough for a first. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play, and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Now running for the first time with Jalen Warren. And it's going to be about a 3-yard pickup in the end. Sanusi Kane able to make that stop. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
This is Harris on 2nd down. And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. Stopped by one of the league's best tacklers, Roquan Smith.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, it's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
3rd and 4 coming up now. Russ now from the gun. Caught by Freiermuth. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. It's a gain of 4. And he'll bring up a Pittsburgh 1st down.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
1st down, here's Russ. Finds his back, Jalen Warren. And he's able to take this one down to the 25.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when, just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Running behind center with Harris. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
A 3rd down run with Harris. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that 1st down right there.
They'll come up 1st and 10. Harris once more. And he won't win the race to the outside. That run's bottled up at the line. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. From the gun, it's Wilson. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up. That'll be the end of one in this AFC North battle. A couple of zeros on the board right now. Back to the bank in just a moment. Second quarter, all queued up and ready to go. It's Steeler football. They'll need a big play to continue a nice drive. It's 3rd and very long. Catch is made in close. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you can go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
Point after up and good from Boswell. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. Now Boswell on to send this away. On the return, here comes Justice Hill. He stopped on the return at the 27. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Jackson looking to throw right away. Big catch made, and he got both feet in. It's a 21-yard gain. And Mike Tomlin never afraid to tell the officials how he feels, and he's got the challenge flag out.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield.
1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. Now Jackson off the play action. Launches one deep downfield. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete. Great defensive effort to reject that one. And now they face 2nd down.
The ability to track the ball, right? Ball skills isn't just knocking it away, and that's a beautiful job there, Kate. But ball skills is also being able to track a ball on a deeper throw like that. If he doesn't swat it away, we're looking at a huge gain.
This is caught by Isaiah Likely. And he gets it past the 50 and down to the Steelers' side of the field.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
Sending the tight end in motion left. Now Jackson on 3rd down. Flushed out. This time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
All right, first sack on the board on the first drive as a defense. And now, well, now we let the chess match begin. The adjustments begin because we know pressure leads to sacks. And sacks in this league often leads to wins.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. Oh, he nearly coffin cornered that one. Just a little too far, and it's out of the side of the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Pittsburgh offense for their 2nd drive of the game. And they take the field exactly where they want it to be, Brock. Up a touchdown early, and with the home crowd a little quieter than normal.
You're going to lie to you, Kate. I think most quarterbacks, competitors love playing on the road when they do just this. Just quiet them, right? Turn them against their own team. They were quiet after that opening touchdown. You score another one, you're going to start to murmur and might even hear a few boo birds.
Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
2nd and 3 now. Wilson now from the gun. It's caught. That's Mike Williams. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. That one gains 7. And that's a Steelers first down.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Now an inside handoff to Harris. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. Shotgun snap for Wilson. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces 3rd down.
Well, kid, that wasn't a fast enough break for the interception, but it was good enough and a good enough break to break on the ball, get a finger on it, and force the incompletion.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Ross is going to cook here. Escapes the pocket. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. On 4th down, it's Corliss Waitman on for the Steelers to punt this away. Tylan Wallace on the return for the Ravens. And the fair catch made here at the 15. So no return on that punt. And the Ravens will take over with a lot of field ahead of them. Now we'll get set to see the Baltimore offense for the 2nd time. And they're certainly hoping for some better results here after that first drive ended in a punt. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Lamar off the play fake. Gets this one to Andrews. And defenders are there to get him at the line. That stop made by T.J. Watt.
You know, I've learned over the years, defensively, they call that the camera club. How many different guys can you get rallying to the football? So that last shot you see on camera, you see as many defenders keeping that to a 0-yard gain. That's well done defensively.
Shotgun snap to Jackson. He's on the move. He can run it. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting the first. And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. He's got Andrews. And he crosses the sideline a yard or 2 beyond, it looks like the 30.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the 32. Stays in the pocket. Finds Aguilar. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line. He was too far downfield at the time of the pass. Gotta stay within a yard of the line. That'll back him up. Offense to the line for 2nd down.
Keep pushing the ball down the field.
They send a tight end in motion. They go play fake with Jackson. Complete Derrick Henry. And he reaches the 35 before going out.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Jackson out of the gun on third. Completes beyond the marker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Jackson yet again. And this throw's knocked away, incomplete. That one firmly denied by the man in coverage. And now it's 2nd down.
You know, that is so hard to do. That's called body control. Great positioning to swat the ball away, not go through the receiver, no penalty flag. He's got the body control and, more importantly, the timing to knock that ball away.
It's completed right side. And he's able to get this down to the 36. That chunk with a nice 21 yards. And that'll be 1st down, Baltimore.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
His pass is complete. That's Zay Flowers. And he's touched down about 5 yards shy of that 1st down marker.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down, well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. With 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
And that is incomplete. 8 seconds left now. He was looking for Mark Andrews. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. Lamar throwing again. They don't connect there, and now just 3 seconds showing on the clock. Man, that was a chain mover if he would have held on, Brock, but the contact just too much to do so.
Yeah, he's going to be disappointed in himself because you've got to make these contested catches, but I do give a lot of credit. An outstanding effort defensively to force that ball out.
Tucker's kick is up and good. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game. That brings us to halftime. We'll get a break as our teams make their adjustments and then return with more of the NFL on EA Sports in just a little bit. Now Boswell on to send this away. Hill now to return it. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Here comes the Baltimore offense to begin quarter number 3. And their defense sure has kept this game close. Now it's time for them to come through, get some points for their team in this low-scoring affair. They're out and set, 1st and 10. From the gun, Jackson. He'll check this one down, complete to the fullback. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
New slate of downs to approach here from the 40. First down throw for Jackson. Andrews with the catch. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Motioning the tight end now. Here's 2nd and 5. Henry on the catch. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. They get 13 on the pickup. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident in the screen to get them enough yards for the first, and they did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
Jackson's gonna throw again. Caught by Flowers. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens take the lead right away in half number 2. Zay Flowers, the touchdown. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Patterson now to return it. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. Now Pittsburgh's offense running back out for a new series. They find themselves trailing after the opening drive touchdown, and heck, it really set up to be an entertaining second half if they're able to answer here. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Going to Harris to start the half. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
On 2nd down, Warren. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the O-lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over it.
Got to figure out this 3rd down here. Russ now from the gun. Escapes the pocket. And he protects himself with a slide there after a decent gain.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock. You know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. And it's a good thing you woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
The Steelers set to punt it. And this will be his 2nd effort of the contest. His first effort went 47 yards. Brock looks to have a little more into this one. And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. Call that a booming 56 yards in the end. And the Ravens will go on offense. They've got 1st down from the 31. Tight end motioning right. On 1st down, Jackson. Taken in by Likely. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Lamar now from the gun. Forced out to his right. He's on the move. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Now, it looks like one of the Ravens is having some trouble out there and is in need of some assistance. To the line we go. They're set, 1st and 10. First throw for the backup now. Has him on the quick hitter. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. Peyton Wilson getting there for the stop.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. Gets this to Bateman. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
That one right down the middle. And the Ravens make it a 10-point ball game. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Patterson now to return it. He stopped on the return at the 27. Pittsburgh getting its offense all set to go. And they have tried on occasion to ramp up their passing game, but just nothing has worked with consistency yet, Brock. Might be why they trail near the end of this 3rd quarter.
You sure love teams who excel on the ground, right? You love a physical game of football who can hammer at the opponent. But in today's NFL, it's just impossible to win if you don't have a passing component that's balancing it out.
Makes the catch, but does not do it in bounds. It looks like he came down on that sideline. 2nd down coming up.
The best of the best, they just have this intuition, Kate. They know where the boundary is without looking. This receiver's not quite at that level yet. He lost track of where he was, and he brought it in. Out of bounds.
From the gun, it's Wilson. Warren's got it, complete. And he crosses the sideline a yard or 2 beyond, it looks like the 30.
Translatable skills, that's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates it now as a receiver in the open field.
Throwing on 3rd, Wilson. He has the first over the middle. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the 1st down. Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. It's Steelers football. A nice help for them as they trail entering the quarter. New set of downs for him at the 38. Russ is cooking again. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Brandon Stevens has it. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Minka Fitzpatrick has got it. And the Steelers have some new life in the 4th. 1st down throw from Wilson. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's tackled for a short gain.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Wilson out of the pistol. Caught by Freiermuth. Decent gain here, but short of the 1st.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
Third down, 1 yard to go. They'll run with Warren. And he's brought down for a loss.
It's after plays like these, Kate, I love to study the body language. What is that offense doing after getting stuffed inside on a run like that? And more importantly, how much does it energize that defense?
Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Desperation time here on fourth. He finds him beyond the marker. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. The right call came in at the right time. Give him 9 yards and a successful conversion on fourth.
Oh, so close to getting off the field. But the fourth down conversion keeps that defense out there. That was their shot to end this possession, to sit on the bench, to get their breath. And now they're going to have to buckle down and force another fourth down.
And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Nate Wiggins has got it. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. And they'll wrap him up for a minimal gain to about the 7. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
This close to your own goal line, they really don't want to risk a sack. That means, well, one option, run it and buy whatever breathing room you can.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Another run for Henry. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
Mark down back at his own 4-yard line.
Turning to Henry on 3rd. And it's a gain of 5 as we've reached our 2-minute warning. So quickly the defense burns a timeout here. 1:57 remaining in the game. The Ravens getting ready for the punt. And this is the 2nd time he's been brought on to kick it. Went for 48 with his first kick, and this one looks even better. And he'll haul in this punt. Fair catch made at the 45-yard line. That punt goes unanswered. No return there. And the Steelers will take over possession. New set of downs for him from the 46. Throwing now. Targeting the sideline, and Freiermuth has it. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Steelers working with a sense of urgency from the hurry-up clock, continuing to run. Looking to throw it. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up. Now to throw. Freiermuth there to bring it in. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. To throw. Catch is made in close. And that's a Pittsburgh touchdown. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. So they tag him for roughing the kicker, and now this kickoff's going to come from the 50. Let's see if they loft in and try to stick him deep. So they're going to line up for the onside kick that may just decide this game. Just over a minute to play. And no dice on this kick. The Ravens recover. And they take the attempted onside kick all the way back. Touchdown!
No question they wanted the ball back late, but you don't see many of these recovered by the kicking team in the NFL. You see even fewer recovered when they're actually expecting it, like they certainly were right there.
Tucker on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Ravens make it a 10-point ball game. Watching one kick get taken back, partner. Let's see how well they can replicate it as this one's away. Has this at the 6. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. The Steelers offense headed out. And I think they'd be content doing everything the same as their prior drive and getting another touchdown here. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Here he is to throw. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete.
Any DB prefers a highlight reel interception to just forcing an incomplete pass. But as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible on the play, he gets his hands on it and made sure it wasn't completed.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Wilson now from the gun. And down he goes. The Ravens defense gets it done. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth. But a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
Taken in by Harris. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. The Steelers use their 3rd and final timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Looks like they will indeed try it. 4th and 2. Shotgun snap for Wilson. That's caught beyond the marker. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. It's a 13-yard pickup, and no worry at all on their side from being able to reach that marker on 4th down. That was impressive. So in front of the flock of fans in the stands, the Ravens get the win at home. This was a game they had circled a long time ago, Brock. You bring a division rival into your building, you want to make a statement at their expense and get that W.
We know it's not just an axiom, right, that it's so hard to win any game in the NFL. It is. They're difficult to do. But a division rival in your own building, it almost feels like a must-win, and that's the juice they played with today.
So for Brock Ewart, our incredible crew, everybody here at EA Sports, I'm Kate Scott signing off. We'll see you next time. The Ravens are your winners as we say so long from Baltimore.